Just keep doing that. Boy, I tell you the truth. How about the scrap came loose when I was unloading the boat? I had to get my son to bring himself in. Lord have mercy. Good I had him in his life jacket and all safety precautions done. Come on, son. Good shot. Good job. Good job. All right, point that at me. That's it. Keep coming. Yeah, keep mashing it just like that, son. Just like that. Just come straight towards me. No, leave it just like that. I thought I had a remote around my neck for the trolling motor. I sighted on the side of the boat. Man, this is a crazy morning. Come on, there you go. Point it at me, son. All right, straighten it up. There you go. Straight at me. That's it. Keep coming. Keep coming. No, just keep coming like that, buddy. Stay on your knees so you won't fall off. There you go. There you go. Turn. There you go. Come straight at me. Come on. Thank you, Jesus. He finally got it, y'all. He had almost went out to the middle of the lake. Team Perfect Cuts with edited again, y'all. Check out my boy. I forgot to put the remote to the trolling motor around my neck. How about, I got it, buddy. How about, as I was bagging the boat in, the scrap came loose and he floated on out there. But look, y'all, this is my big boy though. See, that's why it's vital that you teach your kids how to operate a boat just in case you have emergency. So I was able to coach my son to get on the trolling motor, pull it out, get down on his knees so the trolling motor wouldn't throw him off the boat, and bring the boat back to me, y'all. So it's vital, parents that take their kids out on the boat, teach them how to operate the boat just in case of an emergency, man. This wasn't planned by a long shot. I promise you it wasn't planned. I mean, he had started to float out. I started, you know, I could have swimmed out there, grabbed my life jacket, swimmed out to the boat and got it, but the water is 40, I think it's like 42 degrees. So I was trying to, you know, take the opportunity to use it as a coaching method to coach my son back to the dock. And I was hoping I didn't have to swim. But hey, look, if I had to, I was going to swim to the boat and bring my boy back in. But hey, congratulations, Dooley. You did a great job, man, bringing the boat back in. Tell them, Dooley, Team Perfect Cuts, we at it again, man.
Pop, you should have let me drive it to the dock.
Nah. Next time, I always keep this on my neck just in case we have an emergency like that. But that's why it's vital. It's good to always have these remotes. It's good to have the iPilot, so if you have any problems, you can always get it back to the dock safely. But that time, man, the scrap came loose. Actually, I must got to upgrade that scrap. I was just bagging the boat in, man. It just floated on off the dock. And I looked back to see. I was like, man, that boat looked like it's going back pretty far, man. But thanks to the man upstairs, man, he took care of my son, watched over my son. Hey, this has never happened again. Because, look, dude, next time the boat go down, you're going to get in the truck with me. But this has never happened again. But thanks to God that you remembered what I taught you and you got the boat back to the dock, man.
By the way, the boat go back.
Team Perfect Cuts, we at it again, y'all. Well, here we are. Like I said, man, we had some crazy stuff going on today, man, but at the same time, it's good to always remember this. First of all, man, remember this. I can't stress this enough, man. Those of you that take your kids and your family out on the boat, please teach them how to operate the boat so that if you have emergencies or you have things such as I just had, which was a mistake, but at the same time, I still took safety precautions. I always make sure that my kids and my son, anytime we come anywhere near the water, we go ahead and I put places, safety vests on and things of that sort to take safety precaution. But like you said, in this situation, I had taught him how to run the trolling motor, so he was able to bring the boat back to me. As you can see, man, y'all know we always put in at our little spot here. I think, you know, I'll say top secret, but those of you from West Point, you know exactly where we at. That's where we always put in there because I'm a big fan of just running your boat, man, to make sure you can work all the kinks out. I always put in here and I just run to all of my spots, no matter where it is on West Point Lake. So today, man, the water is very muddy. I mean, it's very muddy. We've had a lot of rain here. It's 0 visibility. The water temperature, let's cut the graph on. We'll see shortly what the water temperature is, but it's about 47 degrees outside. 47 degrees outside. The sun is out a little bit today, so I'm suspecting for the fish to be a little bit shallow. just pulling towards some of those banks to get some of that heated water. I'm a big fan of, if y'all remember some of my older videos, man, when the water is real muddy, I know that there's a majority of the fish that goes deep when the water is cold, to kind of get in some of those, to get in some of the warmer temperatures down a little bit deeper. But I'm a big fan of, just like this, when you remember yourself, if you place yourself in a room and you can't find your way around the room, what do? You always place your back against the wall because there's no visibility or you can't feel anything in front of you. So you put something behind you so that you can have some safety. So I'm a big fan about fish. They kind of get real tight to cover when the water is cold and real muddy like this, so they can put their back to something so it'll be safety. And they use it as an ambush point for the bait fish. When it comes by, they'll kind of shoot out, dart out, and hit it and bring it right back in. So we're gonna just try this pattern out just a little bit today and see how it goes. My son is throwing what you throwing? Shad Rap, crankbait and crawl pattern in the back. I'm gonna throw a couple of baits up front. I got a jig. I got a rock crawler and crawl pattern, and I got a shad pattern, shallow diving crankbait. And y'all know I got the little shake head on here for real tough situations, man. So we're gonna try this thing out. It's Sunday afternoon, man. Even if we don't catch any fish, man, first of all, we just give thanks and praise to the man upstairs for just giving us the opportunity to be on the water. Anytime on the water is better than a day of work, man. I promise you it is. Team Perfect Cuts, we at it again, man. Those of you that have not subscribed to the channel, if you have not subscribed to this channel, please hit the subscribe button, man. Hit thumbs up and let us know how you feel about us, man. We out here trying to do some big things this year. Don't forget about Callaway Bass Fishing Team, and don't forget about me and my son Dooley, the COC Bass Team, and Team Perfect Cuts. We at it again, y'all. What you got for him, Dooley?
Subscribe to Team Perfect Cuts.
You want them to subscribe
and like the video.
I got you. Team Perfect Cuts, we at it again, y'all. See you later.
I thought that was somebody else.
All right. What you gotta do is point your rod tip down and reel in slow. Keep it down.
Your line.
I get it. So keep it down slow. When you feel it, keep your line tight. And when you feel it, you'll feel your line dart. And you just do a sweep and keep the tension on the bait, all right?
I do it right now.
Now, guys, when I say shallow, I don't necessarily mean just real shallow water. What I mean by, out on this main lake, we got these steep rock bluff points. And these are usually drop-off spots. So where I'm sitting at usually is in about 20 to 30 feet of water from the bank. But right now, since the water is shallow, I'm sitting in about 14. So as I throw back to that bank now, that bank is probably sitting in about 4 to 5 feet of water right at the bank, and it drops off to probably 8 to 10. So what we're doing, we're fishing the crankbait. We're throwing a couple of crankbaits back to the rocks, and we're fishing it parallel at the moment, and then we'll come back by and fish it again a little bit slower with something slow. But this is what I mean by shallow banks. I mean shallow water. I necessarily mean steep banks that drop down the shallow water because the water is low. So I just want to bring clarity to exactly what I was saying so you guys can really understand what we're doing today. All right, put the trolling motor in the water. There you go. There you go. It's ready. There you go. You can let the string go. Point it towards the dock. Point it towards the dock. There you go. Get on the knee. So I won't throw you off. And head toward the dock. Don't never put it in 10. You always keep it on about 4 or 5. You hear me?
Yes, I do.
There you go.
I'm trying to fish it the right way.
You're going the right way. You see the head, the trolling motor, that front, that long piece out front?
Mm-hmm.
You point that where you want it to go.
Do you want to go side or front?
You're going to go right to the side of it. All right, now let off of it. Well, we're about to head in. We got a couple of bites today. Nothing to brag about at all. It was just a couple of bites, little small stuff that nibbling. I did see the crappie. They were schooling. They were hitting on a little top, coming up to the surface, biting on little baits and things that were on the top. So those of you that are crappie fishermen, man, hey, get ready. It's about that time. So we just gonna head in, man. A lot of people don't like to do videos when they don't catch fish, but at the same time, man, you gotta take the good with the bad. Sometimes you catch them, sometimes you don't, but like I said before, man, we just enjoy being on the water. I enjoy being on the water with my son, man. I could be doing anything in the world, man. Anything in the world, getting in any kind of trouble, but I choose to be out here being a father to my son, man. Y'all stay tuned.